Hello YouTube, Mama, how's it going? I've been tagged for this questions video. So I've got some questions that I'm going to answer for you. You might know the answers to them, you might not. But anyway, let's get started because I think I'm babbling. Hey! Question number 1. What do I order at Starbucks? Oh, we love Starbucks, I tell you, we love Starbucks. Well, if I want a hot drink, I will order a caramel latte. Heavy on the caramel because I love it. Hyper. If I want a cold drink from Starbucks, I'll have a caramel cream frappuccino. Anyway, why am I getting asked about Starbucks? What about Costa? What about the service stations? What about Coffee World Cream? I don't even know if that's a real company, but what? Why Starbucks? I probably still won't drink it. It has to be Starbucks. Yeah, you're right. What's one thing in my closet that I can't live without? Ooh! Why did that look like I was constipated? Ooh! I'm not constipated, honestly. In my closet, there's one thing that I couldn't live without. It would have to be my collection of belts or hats. I don't wear that many different hats, but I do have a lot of them. I couldn't live without my hats. I really couldn't. And I don't know why. I think it's because I'm bald. Okay. What's one thing that you guys probably don't know about me? Ooh, this is difficult. What don't you know about me? I used to be a man. No, honestly, I did. I used to be a man. I don't know. These questions are really difficult. I used to be a stripper. There's something I don't talk about very often. No, I'm not taking my clothes off for you now, I'm afraid. That's as much as you're getting, baby. Seriously, that's it. Stop. Name one thing that I want to do before I die. Well, I really, really want to skydive. And I know that sounds really weird, but I hate the thought of falling to my death. But it's one thing that I know if I do it once, I've at least said, you know what? I've dived out of a plane. One food that I cannot live without. It's all about the cheese, baby. Cheese is amazing. I don't care what you say. Without cheese, nothing tastes as good as it does with cheese. Cheese on everything. Cheese on pancakes. Yeah? If you've got a cup of tea and a lump of cheese in your mouth and the cheese melts as you drink the tea, I like that. I actually do like that. Sauce. What quote or phrase do I live my life by? It's not so much a quote or a phrase, but it's a question. Why not? If at any point I hear myself saying, oh, I don't know if I should do that, or oh, I don't know, I always then switch around to, why not? If I've got a good enough reason not to, then I won't do it. No, I feel that we put ourselves off doing things so often. And I really do think if you ask yourself why not and you get a good enough reason, then you probably shouldn't be doing it. Otherwise, you've got no excuses, because we also make so many excuses about stuff that we should be doing. Get out there and do it. Live your life. Have fun. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? Well, the YouTube community, I like the fact that when you actually... Oh, very low now. Why am I doing all the way down here? Well, the YouTube community, I love the fact that when you make internet friends on YouTube, they more than likely do stay as your friends and not just fly by, disappear overnight. Whether they stay friends on Facebook or whatever else, they actually are decent friends. Everyone on YouTube who makes an effort with you, as in my experience, are quite genuine, decent people, okay? And anyone who's not are 9 times out of 10 just trolls or haters who have got nothing better to do with their life. What do I dislike about the YouTube community? I dislike the fact that sometimes you've got so much information out there that people could, if they wanted to, use it against you. And that's quite scary for me. That's the one thing I don't like about the community. But I wouldn't be on here if I didn't want to be sharing all these things with you. So at the same time, I'm quite contradictory and contradicting myself. I'm talking shit right now, you know. What's your #1 most listened to song on iTunes? That is a very good question. At the minute, I think it's The A-Team by Ed Sheeran. It's such an emotional, sad song and I love it. Not because it's emotional and sad, but yeah, it tells a story and I love stories on things like music. Yeah. What kind of style would I define myself as having? This is really difficult because I spend so much time trying to get a style that I sort of, I don't know, I don't know what style I've got because I don't sort of live to a style, I just wear what I like. Sometimes I'll go for a scruffy style without meaning to because I'm a scruff. Sometimes I'm a tramp. But I think I've got a bit of a skater style, and I don't know if that's because of the way I wear my hats. I always wear baggy jeans and I wear big clumpy trainers as well. Again, that's just because I like those things. It's not because I'm a skater. So yeah, I don't know. Next! Favourite number? 7. It's always been 7. I've got no idea why. I just remember being a kid and thinking 7 is my favourite number. 2 hobbies. Scuba diving. I don't even know why I did that. Actually. Swimming. I'm going to add in YouTube as well because that's sort of other stuff, I guess. The gym. 2 hobbies. Okay, my final 2 hobbies that I'm gym and YouTube. Final. 2 pet peeves. Okay, this goes for everywhere in the world. I hate it when guys piss all over the toilet. It really winds me up. I mean, why not just aim for the toilet? And if your penis is that far out of the world that you can't even aim for the toilet properly, then you shouldn't have a penis in the first place. Or you should at least wipe the toilet once you've peed. It's just disgusting. It really winds me up. Please, guys, look at what you're doing. If you can't see your winky, then you could at least look at the pan just to make sure you're aiming it in the right place. Alright, thanks. My second pet peeve. My second pet peeve is when people say things like, why do you want to do that? Or, oh, it just winds me up. What is what I do in my life of any reference to you? Who are you to judge what I do? And this doesn't really go for me. This is just a generic thing, actually. If anyone puts someone down for something, I am so inclined to just say, excuse me, who do you think you are? If you want to do something, it's up to you to do it. I've always sort of felt like this, even since I was a kid. These days, I'm just like, you. I mean, if you don't like what I'm doing, then get on with your own life. Stop worrying about my life. That's something, guys, that I've always thought, really, since as far back as I can remember. And that's something that I think everyone should actually take a little bit of advice from. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, does it? It's our life. It's up to us to do what we want. Last but not least, guilty pleasure. Oh, we all like a guilty pleasure, don't we? Mwah. My guilty pleasure, actually, and I don't actually feel guilty for doing it, but you know when you lock yourself in your bedroom, or you just go into your bedroom and you blast music as loud as you can and you just dance. That is my guilty pleasure. I just love doing it. Sometimes I will do it when everyone else is still in the house. They won't see what I'm doing. They'll hear me thumping about on the roof, or they'll hear my music or whatever. But yeah, I love doing it. It gives me such a great feeling of freedom. So, man, I guess that's what I like to do. I need to stop pulling faces. That is another guilty pleasure, actually. You might think that's really boring, but I don't. So yeah, those are my answers to question time with Gordy. So now I'm tagging you. If you're watching this, you need to answer all those questions, which I will put in my downstairs. Don't forget to post your video as a response to this video. Anyway guys, I hope you're cool. Thank you so much for your support and watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment if you don't want to make a video. Click thumbs up if you like these questions, or click thumbs down if you don't like these questions. Simple pimples. Bye guys. Ma.